Hello everyone, welcome to Parthiva Tech. In this video, we will solve the problem of the day question on Geeks for Geeks for 11th April 2023. The problem statement for today is maximum length. This problem is based on strings and data structures. Let's now open this problem to solve it. Let's go through and understand the given problem statement. Here it is said, given the maximum occurrences of A, B and C in a string, your task is to make the largest length string containing only A, B and C such that no three consecutive characters are the same. Then return the longest possible string length. And if we do not have such occurrences possible using those given inputs, then we have to return -1. So here it is said that if no such possible answer is possible, then return -1. Okay, so the problem statement asks us to return the longest possible string that can be formed using the characters of A, B and C, and the occurrences of the characters is given in the input. We have to just take care of one condition, that no three consecutive characters are the same. Okay, now let's go through and understand the given examples here. So in example 1, the input is given as A is equal to 3, B is equal to 3 and C is equal to 3. That means A can occur maximum 3 times, B can occur maximum 3 times and C can occur maximum 3 times in the resultant string that we need to form. And what we need to return? We need to return the length of the string form. So here the output is 9. No three consecutive characters of the string ABC, ABC, ABC is same. Okay, so here what it has done that it has taken one occurrences of each character at a time, and it has just placed one after the another. First it placed A, then B, then C, then again repeated the same thing, ABC and ABC. This way we can see no three consecutive characters are the same, and the maximum output is whatever we can get is 9. So that how we are getting 9? We are getting the 9 by adding all the maximum occurrences of all the characters. If you go to example 2, here it is said input as an input A is equal to 11, B is equal to 2 and C is equal to 2. Here the output is -1. If we build a string of these characters, then the string will be AAB, AAC, AAB, AAC, but at last we have AAA. So here we can see initially up to C, it had tried to avoid placing three consecutive A's together, but at last we were left with one extra A. That's why that had to be placed at the end. So here we can see that there will be three consecutive A, so the output does not exist, so the output is -1. Okay, so for solving this problem, the idea to solve this problem is that for any two consecutive characters that occur in the string, we can insert a third character between them to avoid three consecutive characters being the same. However, we need to make sure that we have enough occurrences of the third character to insert between all the pairs of the other two characters. If the maximum count of any character is greater than 2 times the remaining characters plus 2, then we cannot insert enough occurrences of the third character to avoid three consecutive characters being the same. This simply means that after any two consecutive characters that occur in the string, we can insert one of the other characters after them to avoid three consecutive characters being the same. Okay, so let's understand this approach in a better way with one example. So here I have taken example here where A is equal to 6, B is equal to 1 and C is equal to 1. That means A is occurring 6 times, B can occur max 1 time and C can occur max 1 time. So here what I have formed the string using two approaches. So the first approach is that place all the A's together. Okay, I have placed all the A's together. Then after two occurrences of the same character, try to place one of the other characters. So here after 2A, I have inserted B. Okay, so the string will become AAB, AAA. Then again in this one we have still left with one more character, that is C. So again after two occurrences of A, I have placed another character. Okay, so here it will be this and this, yeah. So here, after in the first step, after two occurrences of A, I have placed B. But here we can still see that we have one more character, other character present, that is C. So again, after two occurrences of A, I have again placed C here. So and after that we have the two characters there. Okay. So what it is happening that here? So here we can see it is not violating that constraint that three consecutive characters be the same. Here we do not have any such occurrences where three consecutive characters are the same. So this is the valid string that can be formed using this. Okay. Another, this was the one way of forming the string. Another way of forming the string is that you just place whatever is coming, whatever the characters given in the string, just place them one after the another. So first I placed A, B, C. Okay, because I got that one A is there, one B is there, one C is there. That's why I placed one A and B and C. Then after that I saw we have some more A's left with it. So what I did, first I placed two A here. Okay, then again more A's were left. When I tried placing it here, then it was violating the constraint, because here if I place A again after this A, then it will become the three A's are together. That's why I didn't do that. So I placed that A between B and C. In the next step, again I placed that A after this A, that is again between A and C. But again we are again left with two A's after that. So after that I tried placing them after C, that means A and A. But if in both of these situation, if we see if the count of A becomes greater, gets incremented by 1, that means the occurrences of A becomes 7. That means if we try placing A anywhere, then it will violate the constraint. It will violate the constraint that it will violate the constraint that three consecutive character cannot be the same. Because if you try placing A anywhere, it will become three consecutive characters are the same, and that is not asked in the question. Okay, so till this condition it is fine, till this occurrences it is fine. But if the number of A's gets incremented by 1, then it will start breaking. So if we look at this properly, then can we derive something that related to the occurrences of this one? So here we can see the maximum number of occurrences is for A. Okay, so here we can see occurrences of A, that means A, it should be greater than, if it is greater than what? How many other occurrences are there? If we combine the occurrences of B and C, then we are having two occurrences. So that is 2 into 2 plus 2. Okay, because for between each character, between each two different character, we can place two same characters. That's why we can say that that means number of occurrences of any character, if it violates somehow, if this number violates this condition, then we can say that this string formation is not possible. Okay, so here we can see that it is 6 here greater than 6. Since this condition is not true, that's why it is this string formulation is possible. But if it becomes 7, then what we do, we have to return -1. We will return -1 saying that this is not possible. So until this condition is there, that the maximum occurrence of any character is within the limit of this, that means less than or equal to is 2 into 2 plus 2 in this case. That means the occurrences of other two characters plus 2. Okay, I hope this example is clear to you. So using this approach only, let's try coding for it. I'll code in Java first. I prepared the solution. I'll just copy it here. So here we can see what we have done. I'll just explain it here. So here this solution, it first calculate the maximum possible length of the string, which is the sum of count of A, B and C. It also finds the maximum count of any of these characters using math.max function. The remaining count of the character is then calculated by subtracting the maximum count from the maximum length. The code will check after that whether it is possible to form the required string or not. And how to check that? If the maximum count of any character is greater than twice the remaining count of characters plus 2, okay, then it is impossible to form the required string. In that case we need to return -1. Okay, this condition ensures that there are enough remaining characters to prevent any three characters from being the same. If this condition is true, that means the maximum count of any character is greater than this, then it is impossible to form the string. Then in that case we return -1, indicating that it is impossible to form the required string. If the condition is false, then the function returns the maximum length of the string, which is simply the sum of count of a plus b plus c. Okay. Overall, the solution is simple and efficient because it does not involve any actual string manipulation. Instead, it only performs basic arithmetic operations and a single math.max function call. This makes it faster and less memory intensive than solutions that involves creating and manipulating actual string object. Okay. I hope this solution is clear. So here, whatever I have used this condition, that until this condition holds true, this means if this condition is true, then we have written -1. That means max count has to be within the limit of this one. It has to follow the condition that it should be less than or equal to remaining count into 2 plus 2 to get the required string. But if that is violating, that means max count is becoming greater than minimum count of the remaining count of the other characters into 2 plus 2, then we return -1. So the same was shown here in this one. Where it has gone? Yeah, sorry, here only, this one. So if we can see here, the count of a was 6, here it was 6. So if it is, so till this it is fine because 6 greater than 6 is not true. So it will return a plus b plus c, that is 6. So that is 8 here. In this case it is 8. That means 6 plus 1 plus 1, that is 8. So that will be the maximum length of the character. Okay. But if it is not true, then we have to return -1. I hope this example is clear. And again, why we are multiplying it with 2? Because again, for each after each two occurrences of same character, we can place one character. So one of these character will be able to handle two consecutive other character. Okay. So let's try compiling this code now. So here you can see for the given input, that is 333, we have got output as 9. Let's try with that example which we have seen in that example. So it was 6, 1 and 1. So it should give 8. Because this condition holds false here. That is, maximum count is not greater than remaining count into 2 plus 2. Okay, so see, we have got 8 here. So it has come to else block and it has returned a plus b plus c. But if I try giving here, instead of 6, if I give 7, now let's try this. See, when I increase the count of a by 1, then max count was 7. Is 7 greater than this one? Remaining count was 2. 2 into 2 plus 2, that is 6. So 7 greater than 6? Yes. In that case, the string formation was not possible. That's why we written -1. Okay. Now let's try submitting the solution. So here we can see all the test cases is covered. So this problem has been solved successfully. So talking about the time complexity of this solution, it is performing some constant number of arithmetic operations, comparison, return statement, regardless of input values of a and b and c. Okay. So here it is the function is getting executed with a time complexity of big O of 1. The time complexity of main function, that is also reading the value 3 integer from the standard input, and calls this solve method and prints the result to standard output and returns 0. These all operation takes constant time only. Therefore, the overall time complexity of this program is big O of 1, because we are not performing any kind of looping and all those things. Simple sum arithmetic operations here. Okay, so this was the Java solution of this problem. I have even prepared the C++ solution using the same logic. Only difference is that the syntax differences between C and Java. So let me copy this here. So here, instead of using math.max, here in C++ you can directly use max function here. So that only is the difference. Apart from that, everything is same. Condition is also same. Let's try compiling this code. Here, so here we can see we have got correct output for this input where it was 7. Let's go for the sample example test case. Let's try compiling this solution. So here also we can see for this also we have got correct output. I am submitting C++ solution now. So here we can see even the C++ solution is perfectly fine. All the test cases passed even in this. So this problem has been solved successfully using both Java and C++. So I'll provide the link for this question and the code and the solution code for this problem in the description box. Please do check that. That's all in this video. Please like, comment and share the video, and please subscribe to the channel for more upcoming videos. Thank you for watching.